I was closing at around 5%, was making less than 4K per month. I was absolutely struggling with sales. I basically 6x'd my income through that process. Yo, what's going on, Brian? Just wanted to shoot this quick testimonial video for you. Just want to say, dude, thank you so much for absolutely changing my life. Like, you helped me improve my skills, my sales, but more importantly, my way of life. Mindset, leadership, work ethic. Without all of those things, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. And so for that, I just want to say thank you. So what was I going through? What kind of problems did I have before that made me want to join? I was closing at around 5%, was making less than 4K per month. And I was absolutely struggling with sales. I felt like I knew a lot about sales during that time. You know, you see all of these like YouTube videos, you see all of these TikToks, these reels about these guys posting their objection handling and their frameworks and stuff online, which is awesome. I felt like I had like all of that type of information, but as far as executing or consolidating all of that into a proven framework, I did not know how to do. Because of that, my sales calls were going over like 1.5 hours long. It was taking forever for me to close these guys. I was just really taxed mentally because every call felt like a battle. Every call felt like I was going to war because I had a semblance of what I should be doing, but I just didn't do it right. I didn't do it at the level that I could be doing it at. Because of that, my income really suffered. So after that, what results I got after I joined, one is the proven framework that helped me know how to navigate the calls and knowing what direction to take the calls in based off of what they're telling me. So learning how to respond is cool, but what you really taught me was like the why and the how behind it. And that's what's really important because you can understand what to say, but if you don't know why you're saying it, you're not going to be able to like craft the outcomes that you want. You can't be creative. And so you gave me the proven framework, which is great. And the results that I got from that was that, hey, I'm able to like close at a consistent 20 to 25%. And on top of that, I'm able to bring home way more money. Like I've made around like 4K in a week. I made 9K in the week for the most I've ever made in a week. And within like 2 or 3 months, or the third month, I hit 200K in rev and almost 100K in cash collected. Total take home was around like 15K that month. I think it was 18K that month. So I basically 6x'd my income. And through that process, you taught me how to be able to have the right tonality, how to be able to talk to these people in the right way that's going to get them to open up and be more receptive to me during the calls. And so that's awesome. Now, what concerns, any skepticisms did I have before joining? I didn't really have any skepticism before joining. I was looking for a sales trainer during that time and I was completely lost. And I knew I needed help. I just didn't know who. I don't know how you came across my algorithm, but I watched the entire 7-hour YouTube video that you posted and I was like, this is it. Like, not just the information alone, but also the person that I was seeing on the other side. And what I meant by that was like, you can clearly tell Brian knows what he's talking about. And you can clearly tell that he knows how to execute sales. He knows what to do in every sort of situation. You will never see him flustered. Because I saw that, I was like, dude, I want to learn from this guy. Not just because like he's like really good at sales, but the way that he carries himself and the person that he is. That's got to come from a lot of experience, his past, and the shit that he's gone through in his entire life. And I wanted to learn from that. I wanted to model the person that I was seeing in front of my eyes. I watched all of that, didn't have any skepticisms, and honestly, nobody can really do the work for you. 1 is better than 0. You know, I would rather take a chance on myself and bet on myself to be able to make it work, to be able to provide for myself, my family, my loved ones, than to rather have not done anything at all. Because the best version of myself, the person that I want to be, does he bet on himself? Does he take a chance and go after it? And the answer is yes, he would. And he wouldn't bat an eye whether or not it'll lose or fail. Maybe it's the program, maybe it's the person, but at the end of the day, at least you try. And so I would rather be that person than to never have tried at all. And because I got over that skepticism or that fear of not moving forward, I thank myself for it every single day. So anybody that has any doubts before they join the program, anybody that has any doubts within themselves, I would say just go after it. Because what's worse, you being the same person for the next couple of years, or you actually going after it, going after your goals? What's worse? So what I would say to Brian, thank you for everything that you have done, everything that you have taught me, everything that you will continue to teach me, and everything that I'll be learning from you moving forward. You know, you have so much information, you have so much knowledge, you're very wise. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where things go, where you're going to be, and the future lives that you will be changing. And I'm excited to be a part of that journey. And I thank myself every single day that I have invested into myself.